All right, on the injury front, we have so Lazard had a personal issue, and I told you guys he'll be out. So nothing's changed with that. Michael Carter, he'll be out. We know he's with concussion. Jermaine ready to go. Kane ready to go. So looking forward to seeing those guys out there playing. When it comes to this game, man, we had a really good week of practice. I thought everything that we did as far as being here as a group, being at the hotel together, getting a chance to vibe together, I thought it was really, really good. And just like, most of our weeks, man, our guys are spirited. They go out to practice with the intent on making sure that we're improving, we get better, all the things that we talk about we need to get better at. I thought there was another week of us actually doing that. So we're looking forward to playing this game. And again, I understand everything that's going on is about who we are, what we've done, and what we're all about. But to me, it's the focus of making sure that we improve, and that's what we're all about right now. And we're looking forward to going and playing a really good game, all right, against Denver, against a good quality opponent. And we're all looking forward to that. Coaches, players alike, to go out there and put on a good showing, for our fans. So again, we're looking forward to it. So any questions?
What was your main message to the team?
You know what? There's a couple of things that I really want to focus on, and for the most part, it's really about us. Listen, we know we have a good opponent that we're going against, but there's some things internally that we have to fix when it comes to ball protection, penalties, defense, offense, man, making sure we score. Listen, I love getting 3. I do, man. Well, I want 7. And when it comes to defense, man, we want to force them to kick 3. Hopefully they don't allow them to get down there. But we're not trying to give up 7. And all those things, we're really digging hard into them to make sure that we do the right things to get that done. And it's time. It's time for us to get those things done. So this week was a really good week, and we'll finish up the day in the red zone. So we actually go through those things.
With the main injury, beyond the football side of things, what does it mean to get him back in terms of the energy and toughness that he brings to that group?
Yeah, well, I think we've had energy. I think the toughness of our team has been there, but just being able to get a good quality player that we know is going to help us. I mean, it's always good to get that player back. He does bring an edge to him. He's another guy that can get after the quarterback. So anytime we could bring that type of attitude, anytime we could bring that level of player on our team back from injury, it's always good.
What have you seen this week that makes you feel good about the bond and kind of the good week of practice?
Well, I'm always positive anytime we go out, and there's not it's nothing lackluster about what these guys do. They totally understand exactly where we're at, and just like the rest of the coaches, they're doing everything they can from their part, to try to fix these issues. And that gives me a lot of confidence, going out there, seeing our guys practice, seeing how they're holding on to the ball, seeing how they're going after the ball. And listen, I know at some point those things are going to turn for us. And I understand exactly how it looks on the outside, but it's not like the guys are not trying. Right? They're doing everything they can. And we as coaches are emphasizing as much as possible to make sure those things happen. We just know for a fact that it's going to happen at some point. And when it happens, we know it's going to pop. And it's going to be really good for us as a team.
We've talked about how dynamic that is as a receiver. What have
Yep.
you seen or learned about him as a leader? Because it seems like he's a little different as a person this year than he was in past years.
Well, I don't know exactly how he was last year as a person. Obviously, I wasn't here, but I just know from being around him, we have a number of guys on this team that really lead by example. And when he has to say something, he will say it. And what I've learned about him is he is a high-level competitor, and he wants to win really, really bad, just like a lot of these men out there do. And sometimes that can be taken the wrong way. And listen, he understands some things that he has to fix himself, all right, to continue to lead in a fashion that who he is as a player. And we all have those issues. Hell, I want to win, and sometimes I get pissed at some things, but he is very dynamic, and I am glad that he's a Jet and he's going to be here for a long time, because I know for a fact, when this thing pops, I want him to experience winning, especially from when you're down and being able to get this thing going in the right direction. I want him to feel that, because he deserves it.
What about the leadership on the defensive side of the ball, again, from Quinn
Say that one more time.
What about the leadership on the defensive side of the ball you're getting from Quinn right now?
Yeah, he's another guy. He's not a rah-rah guy, but he's another guy that goes out there and leads by example. And you clearly see that by the way that he plays. And he's another guy that's been there for 7 years, and he hasn't had a chance to experience winning yet. And that's another reason why myself, the coaches, man, we do everything we can, and we emphasize all the things we can so we can make sure we get a win, so we can get this thing going in the right direction. Because he's another guy that deserves it also. And I just told myself, listen, every day that's all I think about. How do we get us a win so we can get this thing going right? Because that's all we need. We just need one. And once we get one, we'll get this thing going right where we need to. And I understand everything that's been going on with us, but I have all the confidence in the world that we'll get this thing going.
What's the most important adjustment that you made this week?
Sleep. That's probably most important, and making sure I get the proper rest that I need to be able to coach the way that I want to coach. But listen, I love it here. We've been having a great time here. Actually, I don't know if I said this. This was the hotel that when I was in New Orleans in 2008, we was the first team to come to this hotel. I might have said that. I don't know. But, man, it's good to be back here. The one thing I remember the golf course. All right, I remember that. But the hotel has changed quite a bit. So, listen, our guys are excited. I'm excited. The coaches are excited. And we're ready to go out there and put on a good show.
Coach, having Jermaine back, what kind of space and opportunities does that potentially create for defense?
Again, it's just another high-level player, that gives us an edge when it comes to toughness, when it comes to just all a guy that can get after the quarterback also. So I'm looking forward to him being out there, and I know the players. So he's. Yep.
What can you say about the growth of
this game alive, and to be able to expand this game to other countries, I think is outstanding. And to see the love that you get from other countries and how much they've picked up on this game has been outstanding. And now you see, females playing this game. That just shows how much the power of the NFL, shows the power of football, that anybody and everybody wants to play and be a part of it, because it's such a fun game and it's such an intense game that it brings a level of energy, it brings a level of